Today I'm sharing 20 organizational hacks that you need in your life. We are going to start off with a super simple and affordable hack. It involves a Walmart tension rod. You can buy tension rods for just a few dollars at Walmart. What I'm going to do with my tension rod is I'm going to put it in the front part of a drawer in my kitchen. So I sized it to the size that I needed so it would be tight in my drawer. Then I'm going to take a whole bunch of measuring cups and I'm going to put them in between the tension rod and the front of the cabinet. I'm putting the cups in handle side down and the cup above the tension rod. You can put them in ranging from largest to smallest. You could even put some measuring spoons in there. This is a great way to utilize unused space in a drawer in your kitchen. It's a cheap, easy way to organize your measuring cups. I love shopping at the Dollar Tree. They have some amazing items that are perfect in storage and organization. I picked up a cooling rack and we are going to use this to store our jewelry in the closet. So I got our cooling rack and 2 command hooks. I placed the command hooks on the wall in my closet. Then I took my wire rack and placed it on the command hooks. This is a great way to organize your sunglasses. You can just slip them right over one of the wires. You can also put some necklaces on there. All you need to do is unclasp the necklace, put it around one of the wires on the cooling rack, and then reclasp it. You can also do some bracelets. You put it on just the same way, unhook it, slip it over the wire rack, and then clip it back together. You can also put some earrings on there. And the way that I'm going to do that is with some binder clips. I took 2 binder clips and I put them on the bottom portion of this cooling rack. Then I grabbed some dangly earrings and then slid them onto the binder clips. If you have some wall space in your room or in your closet and you need extra storage to either display or organize your jewelry, this is a great hack. Next up, we are going to use a paper towel holder in a very unique way. Now, I already have mine, so this is the one that I'm going to use, but you can get paper towel holders at the Dollar Tree. So we are going to use this to store some hair accessories. I don't know about you, but we have a lot of headbands and bows and rubber bands in the bathroom and they tend to get scattered everywhere. So we are going to organize those today. So I took the paper towel off of the paper towel holder and then I grabbed my headbands and I put them around the center rod of the paper towel holder. I added a whole bunch of headbands to the paper towel holder and then I grabbed a stack of rubber bands and placed those on the center rod as well. Once everything was in place, I popped the topper back on. And now I can take this and place it underneath the sink in my bathroom. Another storage option for a paper towel holder is to organize your belts. I have a whole bunch of belts and what I'm gonna do with them is just, again, wrap it around the center rod on my paper towel holder. You can stack them up. You can add a whole bunch of belts to this paper towel holder. Now you can store these belts on a shelf in your closet. You can put them on top of a dresser. You could put them on the ground in your closet if that's the space that you have, but at least your belts will be organized. You can see exactly which one you want and pull it off that paper towel holder. Dollar Tree chopping mats can be used for so many other things besides just cutting up your vegetables. I've used them in a variety of different ways. I've actually made signs out of these chopping mats before, and today we are going to use them in some organization. How might you ask? I'm going to use this to organize some fabric remnants. I don't know about you, but I have a whole lot of remnant pieces of fabric and I don't know what to do with them. I'll fold them up and put them inside of a storage bin, but they tend to get it's a mess, right? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some of these fabric remnants and I'm going to wrap them around these chopping mats. So I folded my fabric into thirds so it would fit on the chopping mat and then I just wrapped it around these chopping mats. Then I took a straight pin and I pinned it in place. That way it wouldn't come unraveled. So I did this with several pieces of remnant fabric. Now I can take my organized pieces of fabric and put them inside of a drawer somewhere. Do you see how thin that is? I can put them inside of my storage bins now and I can pull them out. You could even put these inside of a filing cabinet if you wanted to file all of your fabrics. This would be a great way to do it. There are a lot of different ways that we can store this fabric now that it's organized and on these chopping mats. I see shower caddies all the time at the Dollar Tree, and so I picked one up and we are going to use it for something other than the shower. I'm going to put it on a command hook. You can do it in your closet, you can do it in your craft room, you can do it on a blank wall. And what we're going to do is we're going to organize some of our craft supplies. So I got some vinyl and I put it in the upper portion of the shower caddy. And then on the hooks on the bottom, I put some scissors, a ruler, some floral wire, and some tape. And then on that little mini shelf, I put some tape in there. I have a whole bunch of rolls of tape and it was the perfect size for these rolls of tape. You could get a whole lot of these shower caddies and then line them up on the wall in your craft room, and it would keep all of your supplies organized. Another way that you can use this shower caddy is to, again, use a command hook and put it on the wall in your pantry or inside of a cabinet. If you did this, you could put some spices in there. If you have spices and you don't have a place to put them, this is a great solution. So I grabbed some larger bottles of spices and I put them in the upper portion, and then I got some smaller ones and I stuck those in that little shelf underneath. These shower caddies are great for small item organization. I love this multifunctional pant organizer. I use it in my closet for not just pants, but for skirts as well. What we're going to do with this organizer today is we are going to hang our tablecloths. I have a whole bunch of tablecloths in some drawers, and they tend to get wrinkled when they're pressed in there up against each other. It's not a very big space, and so we're going to hang them on these pants organizers. So I took my tablecloths, I folded them into thirds, and then I wrapped them around the stainless steel bars on this pant organizer. Each rack can hold up to 5 tablecloths, and as you know, tablecloths can be pretty heavy, so you want these to be really sturdy, which these are. You could hang these in an empty closet. They're actually slender enough that you could hang them in the back of a closet too. All you need to do is unhook one of the sides of this pant organizer and it will drop down, which will give you a lot more space so that you can organize these but not take up too much space. Now I can keep my tablecloths pristine, keep them from getting wrinkled. I will definitely be keeping my tablecloths on these stainless steel clothes racks from now on. Many of the items that I'm using today are from a company called Temu. Temu is an online marketplace that has very affordable items in a huge variety of different categories for your home. They have organization, as you've seen today. They have clothes, they have jewelry, they have pet supplies, they have home decor, all kinds of things. This website is so affordable. Their prices are just rock bottom. I'm going to show you a couple of my favorite items that I'm using today. I have these really adorable earrings and these super cute sandals. Oh my goodness, these are so comfortable. I love them so much. Temu is having a site-wide sale right now where you can get items up to 90% off. They have free shipping, free returns up to 90 days. They accept all major credit cards and they even have pay later programs. If you like the items that I'm using today, you can shop all of my items. The links will be in my description box to all of the items that I'm using and also a link to Temu. Another awesome thing is that I have a coupon code for you that will give you an additional 30% off your purchase. So head on over to Temu, browse all of their amazing products, and be sure to use my coupon code when you check out. I am always looking for different ways to store my paintbrushes and makeup brushes, and I want to do it in a pretty way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a glass jar. This is a gorgeous glass jar and it's the perfect size. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some vase filler beads inside of this glass jar. Just poured them right inside, and now I can take my paintbrushes and put them inside of this glass jar. The beads will hold them upright and keep them from falling over. I added a whole bunch of paintbrushes to this jar. Again, if you did not want to do paintbrushes, you could absolutely keep this in your bathroom to store your makeup brushes. That would be so pretty to have your brushes stored like that in a beautiful glass jar. So once all my brushes were inside, I just popped the lid back on. This is so pretty, and it's such a unique way to store your brushes. You could place this in your craft room as a beautiful decorative piece now, and the same thing in the bathroom. You could put it by your sink and it would look beautiful. If you're anything like me, you have a gazillion cupcake liners because you get some cute cupcake liners, but you don't use the entire package, so you have leftovers. I have seasonal cupcake liners. I have different sized and colored cupcake liners, and they just get tossed into a cabinet somewhere. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna organize these cupcake liners in some food storage organizers. I have a tall one and a medium-sized one. I popped the lid off and I added my cupcake liners inside of these containers. They hold a whole lot of cupcake liners, as you can see. Once my large one was filled up, I put the lid back on. These lids are great because they have hooks so you can clasp them on there really tightly. And then I added 2 rows of the mini cupcake liners to the medium-sized container. Once everything was done, I put the lids back on, and now I'm able to store my cupcake liners in my cabinets in a space-saving way. The cord on my KitchenAid has a mind of its own. It just goes everywhere, and I don't know how to wrap it up. What do you can't wrap it around like the neck. I don't know. It's a mess. So we're going to organize that right now with this really cool plastic organizer for kitchen appliances. What I did was peel the back paper off of the adhesive, and then I pressed the cord organizer to the back of my KitchenAid. I pressed it firmly to make sure it was adhered well to the KitchenAid, and then I took my cord and I wrapped it around this organizer. I wrapped it around a couple of times, and then at the end of the cord, I took it and I pressed it through the center clamp that held it in place. I'm really excited to have this cord organizer. It definitely needed to be tamed. And with this cord organizer, now it will stay where it belongs. I use mesh organizers to store all kinds of different items. Shirts, pants, socks, a variety of different things. Well, in this drawer right here, I have some cloth napkins, and I want to store those better and keep them better organized so they don't get wrinkled. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a mesh organizer and I'm going to grab my cloth napkins. I'm gonna fold my cloth napkins into thirds, and then I'm gonna put them in the slots in these mesh organizers. This is a great way to store your napkins, your cloth napkins, because it will keep them upright, in place, and will prevent them from getting wrinkled. Plus, you can see where your napkins are, which ones you want to use. You can pull them out and put them back really easily. So once my napkins were in place, I grabbed my napkin rings. I have some gold hammered napkin rings, so I put those in the front portion of this mesh organizer. And then I have some more casual napkin rings that I put in there as well. This is such a great way to store these items because I can place them anywhere I want now. I can put them in a closet, I can put them back in my drawer, and everything will stay organized. In my fridge organization, I have some plastic turntables that I use for my condiments. Well, we are going to use these turntables in a different way today. I'm going to use it to organize my perfume and some lotion. So I got some perfumes out and my lotions, and I simply just place them on this turntable. Now, if I want to locate a specific perfume or lotion, all I have to do is turn this table around and select the item that I need. Another nice thing about this turntable is that it is really slender, so you can put it in your closet or on top of a counter in your bathroom, and it won't take up too much space. I've used these Dollar Tree plate organizers in a variety of different ways over the years. I've used them, of course, to organize my plates, and I've used them to organize my cutting boards and my pot and pan lids. Well, today we're going to use them in another creative way. So what I took was my books. I have a whole bunch of really thin children's books, and I simply just placed them in between the slots on this plate organizer. Now it's going to be so much easier to locate the book that I'm looking for. This is also an easy way for children to be able to put back their books. Now you can take your books and put them on top of a shelf or inside of a closet. Another item that we can store inside the slats on our plate organizer are some frozen fruits and vegetables. Sometimes those bags that the frozen fruits and vegetables come in do not have a resealable top. So if you don't use the entire bag, it's open. I want it to be closed so it doesn't spill all over the freezer. So I took some more of those binder clips and I sealed the bags that were open, and then I placed them inside of our plate organizer rack. They will stay upright and keep the frozen goods from falling over and potentially spilling out all over my freezer. Once this was filled with my frozen fruits and veggies, I just put it right into the top portion of my freezer. It fit in there perfectly, and now my frozen goods are safely organized and upright. I try and keep my shower as organized as possible, but sometimes you have items that you just don't know where to hang, like the loofah. Sometimes you have to hang the loofah from the shower head or from the handle on the shower. It just kind of gets in the way. And also the squeegee to clean off the glass. Where do you put that? On the ground? Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna find these two pieces a home today. And we're gonna do it with some Walmart suction hooks. They came in a package of 2 and they were just a few dollars. They were very affordable. And all I need to do is press these up against the tile on my shower wall. Now I can organize my squeegees and my loofah. Hanging these items on these hooks will keep them up and out of the way, and both of these items can drip dry easily. I use purse organizers to store my purses, but what we're gonna do today is we're gonna use a purse organizer to help us store some extra towels. So what I did was I hung this purse organizer in my closet, and then I took a whole bunch of extra towels and I rolled them up, and then I put them in the slots that were meant for purses. This is such a fantastic way to store extra linens. If you have some extra bedding, some extra comforters, extra pillowcases, extra sheets, roll them up and put them inside of these purse organizers. I was able to fit 12 large towels inside this organizer, and I can keep it in my closet. If you had a closet in your bathroom, this would be a fantastic way to store extra towels. This is a great space saver because it's not going to take up space on your shelves. And the best part is you can see exactly where your towels are and how many you have. Here's another quick, easy storage hack using a tension rod. In my laundry room, I have all of my cleaning supplies in there. Most of them are in plastic bins, but sometimes I do want to keep a few out for easy access. So I took this tension rod and I sized it to the size that I needed to span the distance across this cabinet. I twisted it really tight so it would be firmly in place. And then I took my cleaning supplies and I hung them on this tension rod. This is a great place to hang your cleaning supplies that you use regularly because they are easily accessible. It also takes advantage of the upper space in your cabinet, so you still have storage space below. I am always looking for pretty storage solutions, something that is functional but looks beautiful. In the bathroom, I have these cute little plastic jars that I have put some cotton balls in and some Q-tips, and then I place them on top of a bamboo tray. Well, you can definitely use them in your bathroom, but we are also going to use them to store some office supplies. So I took some rubber bands and a whole bunch of staples. I also have some tacks and push pins that I put inside of these plastic containers. You can put things in here that you use on a regular basis and then put them on top of your desk or inside of a drawer. Also, because these containers are clear, you can see exactly what you're looking for. We did a whole lot of storage organization today. I hope you enjoyed these 20 organizational hacks. Hopefully one of these items will work for you. If you like this video and want to see more like it, I would love to have you subscribe so I can share those with you. Thank you so much for watching.